Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Under the Radar, a place where we discuss your favorite basketball players and hoopers inside and outside the NBA. Today's story is about Shane Larkin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why are we talking about Mr. Larkin here? Because he is one of the best players in the EuroLeague today. And the question that we must answer today's video is, how did Shane go from a backup point guard in the NBA into becoming a EuroLeague superstar? Let's roll the clock a bit. Shane Davis Larkin was born on October 2, 1992 in Cincinnati, Ohio, to parents Lisa and Barry Larkin. Shane is the son of Baseball Hall of Famer Barry Larkin, who played as the shortstop for the Cincinnati Reds. And other athletes in Larkin's family include his uncles, a former Xavier University stand-up basketball player in Byron Larkin, and a former Major League first baseman, Stephen Larkin. And when Larkin was in an elementary school, his father's former Reds teammates Tony Perez and Pete Rose would actually give the younger Larkins tips on hitting a baseball. But after being told that his training was all wrong by his Little League coach, Larkin decided to quit baseball entirely and decided to focus on basketball. Larkin played basketball for Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, Florida during his senior year, where he averaged 18.8 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 6.3 assists, along with 3.5 steals per game. And he was actually a two-time All-State selection, and he ended his high school career with 320 career steals, a school record. And Larkin was actually ranked as one of the top 30 point guards by Scout.com. And after receiving offers from a number of schools, Larkin decided to commit to DePaul University, and he ended up requesting a transfer before the start of his freshman year due to then a unnamed medical condition. And he chose Miami, a school closer to home, to help his anxiety, and where he was introduced to meditation and relaxation techniques by a new therapist. Sadly, Larkin missed the first game of the 2011 to 2012 season because of his transfer from DePaul, but he actually received a waiver from the NCAA, allowing him to play just hours before the Hurricanes' second game against the Rutgers. During the first half of the season, Larkin quickly became the first man off the bench while averaging over 25 minutes per game. By the end of January, he had actually became the Hurricanes' starting point guard, where he led the team in steals and he was actually second on the team in assists. And Larkin was actually selected to the All-ACC freshman team at the conclusion of the season, finishing the year with averages of 7.4 points, 2.5 assists, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.6 steals. And the 2012 to 2013 Miami Hurricanes team was actually arguably the best team in university history, achieving the school's first ever regular season and tournament ACC Conference Championship. And Larkin was actually an important player in the team's success, in playing some of the best games and many of the most crucial matchups in the season. Against the number 1 ranked Duke University, Larkin actually had 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists as the Hurricanes blew out Duke by 27 points. And against North Carolina on February 9th, Larkin would actually shoot 5 from 8 from downtown while he had 9 assists, and he delivered a alley-oop pass to Kenny Kadji off the backboard, and he actually prompted a standing ovation from the Miami Heat players Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, who were actually watching the game. And Larkin actually led the Hurricanes to a Sweet 16 appearance in the 2013 NCAA March Madness tournament. And he was also selected as the ACC Player of the Year by the ACC coaches. On June 27, 2013, Larkin was actually selected by the Atlanta Hawks with the 18th overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft. And his draft rights were then traded to the Dallas Mavericks later that night. And during a summer league practice, sadly, he broke his ankle, and he was then ruled out for about 3 months. Despite the injury, he signed his rookie scale contract with the Mavericks on July 29. And on November 18, 2013, Larkin made his NBA debut, recording 3 points, 3 assists, and 3 steals in a victory against the Philadelphia 76ers. And on January 17, 2014, he actually recorded a career high of 18 points in a victory against the Phoenix Suns. And on April 23, he made his NBA postseason debut against the San Antonio Spurs in Game 2 of the Western Conference in, the first round. And during his rookie season, he had multiple assignments to the Texas Legends, the G League affiliate of the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA G League. And on June 25, 2014, Larkin was traded along with Wayne Ellington, Jose Calderon, and Samuel Dalembert, and 2 2014 second-round picks to the New York Knicks in exchange for Tyson Chandler and Raymond Felton. And the following month, he actually joined the Knicks for the 2014 NBA Summer League. And on April 5, 2015, he actually recorded 15 points and a career high of 11 rebounds in a victory against the Philadelphia 76ers in the Summer League. And on July 9, 2015, he actually signed with the Brooklyn Nets, where he made his debut for the Nets and the team's season opener against the Chicago Bulls. Sadly, he only recorded 6 points and 8 assists as a starter in a 115-100 loss. And on January 13, 2016, he scored a then season high of 17 points off the bench in a victory against his former team, the New York Knicks. And on February 1, he recorded 8 points and a career high of 14 assists and 6 rebounds off the bench in a loss to the Detroit Pistons. And on April 11, he actually scored a career high of 20 points as a starter and a loss to the Washington Wizards. On August 10, 2016, Larkin decided to take his talents overseas as he would sign a one-year deal with Baskonia of the EuroLeague and Liga ACB. And he was actually named the Player of the Month of February 2017 in the Spanish League. And on June 28, 2017, Larkin was actually registered by Baskonia for the right of the first refusal. And on July 9, 2017, Larkin actually signed an offer sheet with FC Barcelona Lassa. And on July 14, 2017, Baskonia was able to actually match the offer sheet offered to Larkin, therefore keeping him in the roster. But just 6 days later, he actually reached an agreement with the Boston Celtics, therefore leaving a $6.3 million offer from Baskonia behind. On July 31, 2017, Larkin signed with the Boston Celtics, and in the Celtics' regular season finale on April 11, 2018, Larkin had 12 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds in a win over the Brooklyn Nets. And after the end of the Celtics' playoff run, Larkin actually played a meaningful role during their postseason run. And sadly, Larkin did not hear back from the Celtics apart from a solo exit interview with the Celtics' head coach at the time, Brad Stevens. And at the start of the offseason, Larkin actually made it clear that he wanted more responsibility if he would be back in the NBA. And he said, "I will not go back to the NBA as a third point guard. So if there's any team that asks about that, we are not even gonna answer the phone." Big, strong words from Shane. You talk to them, Shane. On July 26, 2018, Larkin actually inked a one-year deal with Anadolu Efes of the Turkish Basketball Super League and the EuroLeague. And technically, Anadolu Efes has one of the best basketball programs in Europe, in my opinion. And on March 8, 2019, he would actually record a career high, then, with 37 points, shooting 12 from 15 from the field, along with 5 rebounds and 2 assists, and a PIR of 43 in a victory against Barcelona. And he was actually subsequently named the EuroLeague Round 25 MVP. In the 2018-19 season, Efes actually qualified for the 2019 EuroLeague Final Four. And in the semifinals, Larkin would actually lead his team to the finals with a win over Fenerbahce, scoring 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, technically almost having a triple-double in the process, with yet another amazing performance, hence another great PIR rating of 43, which set a new Final Four record. And in the championship game against CSKA Moscow, Larkin actually scored 29 points, which is an individual scoring record for any EuroLeague championship game. But sadly, Efes would lose in the finals to CSKA, settling for second place. But in 35 EuroLeague game appearances in the regular season in the 2018-19 season, Larkin would average 12.5 points, 3.1 assists, and 2.2 rebounds per game. In the Turkish BSL, Efes would actually reach the finals after beating Benvit and Galatasaray 2-0 and 3-0 respectively. And in Game 7 of the BSL Finals against Fenerbahce, Larkin would score 38 points while shooting 11 from 18 from the field. And Larkin actually led Efes to a 89-74 win to actually notch its very first Turkish League title in 10 years, and he was actually named the BSL Finals MVP. On November 29, 2019, Larkin actually set the EuroLeague's basketball single-game scoring record, the highest since the year of 2000, and he would score 49 points in a game against FC Bayern Munich. But however, the league's overall singles-game scoring record, including all the games played since 1958, when FIBA actually owned the EuroLeague, is 99 points scored by Radovac Korak on January 14, 1965. Shane Larkin and the 2021 EuroLeague MVP, Vasily Micic, would actually lead Anadolu Efes to win the 2021 EuroLeague Championship. as Larkin would score 21 points and 3 assists in a victory against Nikola Mirotic and FC Barcelona. And this season in the EuroLeague, Larkin has been nothing but sensational for Anadolu Efes with averages of 14.6 points per game, along with 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1.3 steals per game. But there is one last challenge for Larkin and Efes this season, and that is to defend the EuroLeague title. They can do it, but it will be hard, but very, very possible. All that Anadolu needs is to defeat Olympiacos and of course their opponent in the EuroLeague finals, and most likely the opponent that they're going to have if they win against Olympiacos is Barcelona. I'm not betting against my beloved Real Madrid, but I just have to be honest. Who is going to stop the current and brand new 2022 EuroLeague MVP in Nikola Mirotic, along with the new coming Dante Exum and La Provitola? Who's going to stop those three? I don't know who. I mean, literally, this is the EuroLeague playoffs. Anything can happen. But coming back to my point with Olympiacos, you cannot discount them out. Olympiacos is an amazing team. I mean, literally, Olympiacos went toe-to-toe with Efes. Like, there were so much games in different leagues this season that either team could grab the win. Because Olympiacos has an amazing team around them. They have Thomas Walkup, Tyler Dorsey, Kostas Sloukas, Shaquille McKissick, Quincy Acey, Georgios Parensis. They have Kostas Papanikolaou, Livio Jean-Charles, and they have Mustafa Fall, Mr. Big Man himself. And I think Olympiacos' advantage is not only because of their balanced team and their length, but also their size advantage against Anadolu. But Anadolu Efes' advantage is their perimeter scoring, their playmaking, and definitely their well-built, organized offense. And I think they could most likely win against Olympiacos. But I'm just being honest here. This could go either way. So if Olympiacos wins, congratulations. If Anadolu Efes wins, congratulations, Shane. But literally, Shane, good luck, man. I know you can do this. Hopefully y'all can repeat. But I'm rooting for you and I'm rooting for everyone. And I'm just very happy that we're in the time where it's the EuroLeague playoffs, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video and make that turn blue. And hit that amazing red subscribe button to join this amazing, growing basketball family. New basketball videos out every single Friday, and I do not want y'all to miss it. God bless, stay safe, enjoy your weekend with your family while watching the NBA playoffs and the EuroLeague playoffs, and see you all next week. Bye-bye.